You're listening to The Sacred CEO, your go-to mini podcast for energy-boosted business magic. I'm Elyse Falzone, your spiritual sage, and here we treat your business like the living, breathing soul that it is. Energy meets strategy. Each episode, I'll channel insights, check in with the chakra blueprint of your organization, and give your business the soulful upgrade it's been waiting for. Let's make business sacred and successful. Leaking energy in your business. This is gonna be a good one today. Okay, so here's the real. Most of the time in our businesses, we are leaking energy. The energy is just oozing out for so many reasons. But we're gonna go through a list of these reasons, a list of possibilities, and invite you into a space of like, what can you do about it? Because ultimately, we want our business to be a beautiful ship sailing on the smooth seas. But when it does get rocky, can you control those leaks? Or are the leaks going to take you under without you even seeing it coming? So that's what's up on today's episode of The Sacred CEO. Once again, I'm Elyse. Welcome. I am your energy, spiritual, quantum business sage, here to really empower you to look at your business through the lens of its own entity. Your business has its own unique structure and its own unique design, and I'm here to simply help you see it from that perspective and listen to the voice and the soul of your business. So let's get right to it today. Today is going to be a super straightforward, right to the point episode looking at these energy leaks in your business. Number one to look at is your financials. Do you have energy leaks here? Let's break this down even more clearly. Number one, do you have a specific place that your business money comes in? Do you have too many accounts that people pay you through? And then you're confused about what's coming in, what's going out. Do you have a strong and clear system? I will have probably 15 episodes to come in the future about this point alone. But for now, just ask yourself the question, is this a place where the energy of my business is leaking? Number two, inside of this financial moment, is it easy for people to pay you? Or do they have to find you and then find you again and then find you again and click 15 different links just to get to payment? You want to make payment as easy as possible. You want to make the checkout as easy as possible for your clients, okay? Again, we could spend a bunch of time here, but money in and of itself could be multiple layers deep with that energy leak, okay? Secondly, or thirdly or fourthly, I don't even know where we're at in this list right now. But if we move out of the money category, let's look at client communication. Are you communicating effectively to those who are already your clients? Are you communicating powerfully when it's time to renew their service or their product? Are you communicating powerfully when you have something really awesome that you want to tell them? What does your network of communication look like for your clients? And are you being leaky in your energy? Are you saying something that you're not really holding true to and not really following through as the business owner? Are you just not communicating to them at all? Where are you at in the level of communication with your clients? Because if that is leaky or not in integrity, or sometimes it's there or sometimes it's not, that could be a place where your energy is leaking. I'll be completely honest. With my personal business, there are some months and moments where I am so with my email list, and there are some moments that I'm so not. And I can look at that and say, wow, that is a reflection of that communication thread, possibly in my throat chakra, possibly it's coming from my sacral chakra, possibly it's coming from the heart chakra of the business. I'd have to look at different layers and moments there, but check in with the communication with your clientele. Another leaky moment is there's something personal going on in your life, right? Something that you're experiencing that may not be the best moment, right? We go through waves of energy in our own personal lives. Sometimes we're on top of the world, and sometimes we're dealing with grief, we're dealing with loss, we're dealing with frustration or overwhelm. But if we bring that into our business, that is going to be an energy leak. And so can you clean up your side of the street so that that line for business and business flow can stay pure and can stay clean and can stay really consistent with the brand that you are speaking into the world, into the ethers? What else here? This is totally on the fly, by the way. I'm not using any sort of notes today, but I'm allowing the energy of what's alive in this moment to come through. What else could be energy leaks? If your office is a mess, that's an energy leak. So this could be a home office. This could be your brick and mortar office. This could be a storefront that you own. This could be your back end warehouse, wherever you're doing business. If it is a mess and there's paperwork everywhere, you don't know where to find things, you're taking extra time and energy to try to look for things, that's a block. That's a really big block. And sometimes we overlook this as an energy leak. We don't realize that the cleanliness, both in actual dirt, right, but also in just clutter, that is a massive energy leak and a total block to what is possible for you in your business. What else? Let's tune in, tap in, tap in. If you are not clear on your goal and on your path, you're literally going to continue to do U-turn after U-turn after U-turn after U-turn in your business. This is a hot tip right here. Stop the U-turns. You don't need a U-turn anymore. And most likely you're forcing yourself via self-sabotage, via putting too many things on your plate. You're actually forcing a turnaround. You're forcing the U-turn that isn't necessary. Clear out the distractions. Put one destination point in that GPS. Straight runway path. So that anything that comes up that's a distraction, you don't veer off and go out way in left field. That you stay the course. 1 foot in front of the other, 1 foot in front of the other, 1 foot in front of the other. Energy leaks can look like negative self-talk. If you're not pumping your business full of affirmations, just like we do with ourselves, if you're saying bad things about your business, why can't I get these clients? Why is this product not working? What's going on in the marketplace? The questions are okay, but it's when they're coming from that more like derogatory and negative talk. I'm never going to hit the goal that I want to hit. This product is never going to get to where I want to get to. If there's negative self-talk going on towards the business, bad news bears. Clear it up, clean it up immediately. Pull it up. I said this in the last episode, but remember your why you started this. Because the why and the passion and rerouting yourself to that original start point is going to amplify and clear and clean that negative self-talk so that you can start speaking passionately to your business again. So those affirmations can start to grow the energy and that solar plexus, that power center, the radiant center of how your business is seen, how your business is felt. It's really, really, really important to amplify because that's what also sends out the signal for your future clients and even those who are already with you and going along your business journey. So I invite you right now to place your hands over your heart, take a deep breath, and ask yourself, what are the energy leaks of your business? Where is the energy leaking and what needs to be cleaned up? Clean up in aisle 5. Get your mop out, get the duster out, and clean it up. Take the steps to clean it up. Even though sometimes our brain says, if I pause to clean up this aisle, then I'm going to pause business or my momentum is going to drop. But I will tell you time and time and time again, when you take a pause to clean up and to plug the hole and to come back to that centralized point, you actually clear the space for amplified abundance and for overflowing presence to your business. And depending on which lane that it's in, which aisle that mess is in, when you clean it up, sometimes you can 10x your business just like that. Ooh, this was a juicy, sweet one, but I think I'm gonna stop there because that's a lot to chew on. And don't shame yourself, don't make yourself bad or wrong. It is what it is. We all have aisles to clean up. We've been focusing over here for a very long time and we forgot about the angle over here. No problem. Go handle it. Go clean it up. Clear that spaciousness and thrive, baby, thrive. I will see you all in the next episode. Please remember, if you want your business featured, if you want a little look into the soul, the seat, the heart, the voice of your business, let's do it. Let's rock and roll. Submit your application. The link is in the show notes. And I will see you all on the next episode of The Sacred CEO. Bye-bye. Thanks for tuning in to The Sacred CEO, your go-to mini podcast for energy-boosted business magic. I'm Elyse Falzone, your spiritual sage, and I'll see you on the next round. And for those of you who are ready for your own business soulful upgrade, be sure to click the link below in the show notes to apply to have your business featured on the show. Love and awakening. Bye-bye.